Okay, so I knew I should have played it safe. I knew I should have been careful and headed straight back to London. But at least after a short moment of curling up into a fetal position and crying, I'm back. Okay. So I've lost 3 supplies. I've gained an outlandish artifact, which is useless. I'm still dead in the water. So I can't search my supplies anymore. I can sacrifice the storm. I can start sacrificing the crew. I can't sacrifice the stone anymore. I can't sacrifice the salt because I don't have his attention. I don't have a distress flare. Or I can abandon the ship. That would be dead. Let's sacrifice the storm. Time to draw lots. Blood of the sacrifices blacken the deck lights. The crew is silent. No one will look at anyone else. Z stirs. It withdraws. Flattens unnaturally. Rises in a wave as high as a hill. Your ship is borne up, high enough that you glimpse the roof of the neath, and then comes crashing down. You've gained 51 hull. New total 180. You've lost 2 crew. That's no help. Likely to crush you is save you, because you'd be worse off. Let's give it another try. Make a sacrifice to storm. No, it literally just repairs me. Okay, damn it! We're out of fuel. Bad you can't sacrifice for specific requests. Absolutely. Yeah, mouse to feed. Let me very quickly sacrifice to storm. I'm gonna... Oh, that's apparently also a song. Sunless Sea. Sacrifice to storm. Prayer to gods called Storm, gain Storm's attention, yet, no wait, desperate measures. I want to see if there's actually a sensible chance. I want to see if there's a sensible chance of actually doing anything. Google.com. Sunless Sea, desperate. Hi, kitty. Hi there. Who's a pretty indie? Hi. Pretty indie. Can give you fuel. Yeah. It's the only thing I can keep on trying. I've got no other choices. Sacrifice. A91 hull. Sacrifice! For fuel! Oh god. Save you? The blood of sacrifice blackened the deck lights. The crew is silent. With a crash like a thunderbolt smashing cathedral window, great stalactites strikes the deck. 2 things become apparent. Firstly, it has fallen on the second crew member, crushing them flat. Secondly, it is, improbably, encased in a great bolus of coal. Gained 10 terror, lost 5 hull, half 4 fuel, lost 2 crew. Okay. Time to eat the remaining crew on the way back. No kidding. Let's turn the lights back on. Oh god, we're so slow now. And we've got such a fuel-hungry engine. But yes, we'll have to eat the crew to find our way back. And we're gonna have to... Oh no! That douchebag. The thing I'm still worrying is I don't think I can get supplies on the Fathom King's hold. I'm gonna stretch this hunger as far as it'll go. And I can get the fuel at the Fathom King's hold. The only downside is that there's that we have such a hungry... May not move at full speed. Such a hungry engine. I just... Oh god, I hope we can make it back. This is literally the worst I've had it in this game so far. I mean, I've lost early on. I've just been killed, I've lost fuel, and I didn't know what I was doing. Oh yeah, thanks for that. Missing sailor, roll call. There's one face too few. Don't like the uneasy hush that descends. You grew on the brink of starvation. Has one committed a primal crime of cannibalism? Very chancy challenge. Let's ignore it. Best left alone. Lost a crew, gained 5 terror. Okay. Consume a live specimen. Consume a strange catch. I don't have that. I don't have any zoop. I need unaccountably peckish first. I need to be a cannibal before I can resort to cannibalism. Oh god. So they'll slowly start eating each other without eating each other. I can't give them the command to do that. Fathom King's Hold. File a port report while I'm here. There's no provisions I can give them. Fathom King's Hold. I can permit some shore leave, but I want an audience with the Fathom King first. So I can get... I don't have Zintelak, so I can't get a crew member back, which is expensive, by the way. I'm too far ahead to get that. Oh, that's interesting. I can get something from a villager, but I'll need a boon. So far, the boon has always been 4 or 5 fuel. 5 fuel, yeah. Okay, there's that. Nothing else I can get. I can't get any supplies. So the best we can hope for right now is to launch and find a crab or something easy that we can kill to keep us alive until we reach the Isle of Cats. None of this idea, just straight on to the Isle of Cats as quickly back to London as we can get. Keep your fingers crossed, everyone, because this one's gonna be close. I don't know what happens when hunger reaches 100. I've never had that. Full power. Does that work? Let's burn one, yeah. That works, yep. Starvation walks the ship. Day by day, you all grow weaker. Each sip of fresh water is carefully rationed. Sailors squabble over the scraps of leather. Each morning, bodies are found stiff and cold. Consign their bodies to the sea. Feast on their remains. You are past the edge of desperation. They have died. You will live. Yep, cannibalism. Oh, God. Red Knight. The higher-minded or less hungry crew locked themselves away. You and the less scrupulous stalk the ship's corridor, gathering the emaciated remains of your once fellows. It's not what you call good eating, but it'll make a sustaining stew. You've gained 5 terror. You've gained a menish, unaccountably peckish. You've lost a crew member. You've lost 50 hunger. Total 50 peckish. Oh god, that's creepy. Isle of Cats. I think their port is to the top. Om nom nom. Oh, VG PvP. You cruel, cruel man. So that means I now can... Yeah, I can now feast. Ah, oh, that's horrible. I'm not going to do full speed right now since I'm so close to Port Cavendish, but I will do full speed again if I can get enough fuel to see if that can get me to the salt lines. Man's gotta eat. You know what? I want to eat one of those officers or that ferret. Why didn't we eat the ferret first? Seriously, we were starving so much. Then there's that ferret over there and we go, nah, he's a cute little ferret. Let's not eat the ferret. Okay. Port Cavendish. Compile a port report while we're here. Can't sell sunlight. We can't buy a shipment of red honey since we don't have the key to Cage Gardens. Nothing matters over here. Get the experiment. Your mascot. Morale would be devastated if you were to die. So you're saying that morale wouldn't be devastated if we start eating each other. But eating the ferret, no, that would be going too far. Let's see. This was a continuation of a different thing, by the way, the experiment. What was it? The red honey that they make creepily by letting bees burrow into people's skulls and eating their memories? Possible to encourage lamplighter bees to seek out one kind of memory over another, they announced, without any preamble. It's all about what you expose the bee to, once it has drunk the maddening nectar of the crimson roses. But it's an uncertain process, full of guesswork. The alarming scholar and I have been trying to apply the scientific method, you could say. They look fond for a moment, soft. I require you to perform a little experiment for me. Shouldn't take long. Take a mellifluous sister with me, just expose the bee to intense emotion. Pick one, and don't get too fancy. Let's do that. Azuri packs you off to the honey tongue, reasoning that emotions are bound to run high in its silk-clad rooms. The mellifluous sister falls behind you, holding a crazed lamplighter bee in a filigreed cage. She mutters susurrating prayers under her breath. Creepy. Ah, there we go. So we're now in the honey tongue, and we can do what? Sacrifice a member of my crew? No, we're gonna need them for food. Purposeful assignation. The cuts in the honey tongues are warm and accommodating if you have the coin. Yeah. Or we can start a bar fight, which is a tough challenge. Nah, I'm gonna go for the courtesan. Courtesan at the honey tongue are warm and accommodating. It's not easy to create an amorous mood between a nectar-maddened bee and a chanting mellifluous sister. Luckily, the courtesan you selected takes the situation as something of a professional challenge. You emerge from the encounter a couple of hours later, smiling and thoroughly rumpled. The mellifluous sister collects the cage and gives you a small nod. Your duty is, as it were, discharged. So, here's the thing. I come in from the sea. We've lost about 2/3 of our crew. We've eaten a couple of people, we're nearly dead, and the first thing I do when I come to shore is, now where be them whores? I don't know about this. Royal prerogatives. I've been singing your praises to Leopold. Azuri's eyes warm at the name. You can almost envy the Pirate King. Almost. I would like to introduce you to him. Yes. I think it's time. Make a mime of thoughtfulness, though each word they say is carefully measured. But when one meets a king, one needs exactly the right sort of gift. It's only polite. White need... make port. Next time I make port, I can get there. Fine. Supplies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fuel. I've got 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's buy a little bit more supplies. We need to be okay right now. We live. We are, well, not okay, but we are alive. Dear God, that's... Let's burn a little bit and head off to the salts. Every time I do that, I do spend an extra fuel, but I want to make haste of things. Supplies. Although I will spend more fuel on this, I think. I don't know. Might not be worth it, I'm suddenly thinking, actually. You know what? We've already murdered part of our crew. Butchered for supplies. One supply. Get the mass, which is a lamentable relic. That is a pity. I would have liked more. But we are now marked as cannibals for the rest of our lives. At the very least, though, that does mean that when we return to Vendor Bite again, we can take the mystery meat, as it were. Wow, I have never been this close to death in this game and survived. This is quite the adventure. Let's chance ask them about their dreams, although it does get me 10 terror, which is quite a bit by now. We'll head into Zealport and see where we can get. This is a quest line I think I thoroughly finished, actually, the Zealport. Delivering the stones everywhere and work through them, so I don't think there's anything more to do here. Yeah, compile a port report, there we go. And we can pick over the encampment, which means that we will get a little bit more terror, but 1 fragment, that's a pity. And no shop. But it might, you know, have given us a little bit more. Let's head straight to Quaker's Haven. I don't want to waste time going into the Humane Canal. Yeah, I will spend that extra bit of fuel. At least I think this spends 1 fuel, doesn't it? Actually, by the look of it, you spend the same amount of fuel anyway. Either you go full speed and it goes down a whole lot quicker, or it goes down slower, so it doesn't seem like it matters anything bar supplies, actually. Any breeze stirs your hair and dies. That terror 50, it's never been this high. Holy crap. Quaker's Haven. Let's visit that hilltop. Gets me 2 terror and 7 fragments. Nothing special. Shops. Let's buy 1, 2 expensive fuel. Expensive, but it'll get us to London, which is what we need. Wow. I hope you don't mind, but after this one, when I'm tanked up again on crew members, I'm gonna back to farming Lifebrooks a little bit to get more cash up, to get back into having so much supplies and fuels, and I need to throw it overboard. Okay, I think this is Buggy, that he's actually dead. He's just not, you know, the sprite's not... There we go. Butchered for supplies. Cruel feast! That glowing fresh is unstable. It crispers and withers as the growth fades, so eat it while it's fresh. Yeah, which is unfortunate. We didn't lose any hunger, actually. Yeah, so VG agrees. Definitely need some farming. So Captain J says, if you want cash, do quest for the collector guy. If you... Oh! Zayla's run mad. She rows his ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades on the deck. She cries, he's angry! Oh, he's angry! We shoot her dead. Or we talk her down. 18% or 33. We capture her alive. Let's do the 1 and 3. She's quick and strong and merciless. She brings another Zayla down in a training spray of red. Lost Storm's attention, you've lost a crew, and you've failed in a challenge. Seriously? Fine, we shoot her dead. Lost 2 crew. Oh god. Got 2 crew members. Oh god. Less than half of your crew remains. You may not move at full speed. Less than a quarter of your crew remains. Terror increases faster. The collector guy. He gives us echoes like crazy for relatively easy things to get. Yeah, I think that's why I want to go north as well, because he wants 7 zoop. The adventurer wants 7 zoop, and he'll get me 1,000 cash. I think that might be a good one. Wait. Before we head into port, I want you to imagine this. This ship. This brave ship. Locked and loaded. Ready to get going. Sails out of London. Hopeful. They've got plenty of things. Hell, they just proposed to a devil woman. They could do everything. Loaded up on fuel and supplies. Travels off to the east. Go like, see you guys, we'll explore the new lands. We'll bring back loads of port reports from mystery places. Couple of days. Because imagine, in-game, this is like, I don't know, week? Maybe 2 weeks? Let's say 3 weeks. They come back. 3 people stand on deck. They're all sort of skinny. None of the other ones remain. And when you ask them, like, didn't you sail out of here with like 15 people or so? Yeah. No, never mind those. That is how we're returning to shore here. Oh, VG, their proposal seems like bad luck now. That is it. That is it. It's the evil karma that we've been getting from proposing to the devil. It's all just been piling up on us. Look, buddy. You think that scares us? We've been to hell and back. This does not scare us. We've got nothing to hide, buddy. As soon as the gangplank touches the quayside, the terrors of the deep sea lighten. Walk taller, smile more readily. But what dreams may cling? Breath of relief, coming home. Terror quality is now 50, fearful. Terror is always reduced to 50 when return to London if it's higher. However, if your terror was high, you may suffer nightmares later. Collect some messages. Oh my god. The crew includes the captain, but not the officers. If you have 1 crew, that's you. So that 2 people, literally. Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, admittedly, we've got a bunch of officers, but, dear God, we made it. We made it.